prisoners in Morocco, Sahrawis and others from Al Rif, other human rights type prisoners. And since Simon raised Libya, I wanted to ask, I'm noticing that, for example, the UN right now doesn't have a personal envoy on Western Sahara, doesn't have, has not replaced Mr. Salame on the Libya file. What can you say about that, and how would you generally rate the UN and you know, on each side, the Security Council, but also the Secretariat, their performance during this COVID-19 pandemic? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you for that. Look, I mean, I think from our perspective, everybody could have done a better job at reacting to the early stages of the pandemic, and that's national governments, that's our international institutions across the board. However, I do think that certainly the United Nations, the World Health Organization, other international institutions recognize how dangerous the pandemic is to people around the world, and certainly in the part of the world that we're talking about here today. Morocco is no exception, Western Sahara is no exception, and Libya is certainly no exception as well. But what's happening, and this is what we've sort of talked about extensively today, is simply the fact that you have these active conflicts, these active refugee crises, these active detention crises in the region colliding with a pandemic. So all of the issues we've been raising for years in the region that are getting worse and worse, absent any real international role in solving these problems, whether it's the Syrian conflict, Libyan conflict, or putting pressure on the Egyptian government to stop arresting people en masse and putting them in jail. You now have a pandemic that may finish off the job that some of these autocratic rulers have started in killing their own people, or muzzling the press, or crushing civil society. That's the real concern here. As far as Morocco specifically, you know, I don't have much more that we can share, at least right now. I mean, I know that we work on, obviously, on the issue of Western Sahara, and certainly the detainees in Morocco, and